I am a failure. Words that don't only have to be said, but they can be felt. It's something that we can all relate to. It's a feeling that brings about all other feelings such as shame, guilt, and despair. The feeling you get when you fail a math test or trying a new skill and being shit. It's something that sticks with us forever. Something that can affect who we are, our psyche, and our perception of ourselves. It hammers at your soul, bringing it down bit by bit, causing us to feel like we're not good enough until we start to believe that we are a failure. So let's look at the character that embodies that in Ocean Call. Have you ever heard of Ocean Call? I know they search this up because you keep seeing grown man dance to the song. Ocean Call at its core, it's a show that tackles the deep corruption that lies in the entertainment industry. This show will force you to remember that this is a business, and if you don't perform well, you will be left behind. However, the topic that we're talking today is failure. By looking at the character Kana Arima, aka Best Girl of the series, who is the second member of the group B Komichi. B Komichi. B Ko B fuck! Kana Arima. A character with the determination and skills necessary to succeed but can't. The only thing holding her back are the chains she put on her mind. Chains many of us have and are constantly trying to break. When she was younger, Connie Armo was a child actor with skills that made her sought after by many. She played a role in big movies and even children commercials. With her exceptional skills at crying like a bitch at such a young age, she was even labeled a genius. Yeah, unlike y'all didn't get labeled a genius for crying at a bitch at a playground because he fell and stubbed your toe. Being labeled something like genius even makes your own expectations for yourself start to grow as well. Can you blame her? She was like 6 at the time. All that ego, all that skill, all of it went to her head. Well, I think she was 6. Was she 6? Shit, let me check. Fuck it, we're just gonna go with she was 6. She was at the top of the food chain, but just then it all started to crumble. Her cockiness started to show, and people she worked with started to dislike her. Almost as much as I dislike people who try to ship Aqua and Ruby together. Like, guys, seriously, they're brother and sister. What the fuck? Everything started to slip right before her eyes. After that, she tried a number of things. She tried being a singer and even doing this cute ass commercial. No, like, seriously, bro, look at it. All this just to stop her dreams from slipping from her fingers. Again, she failed. The songs she made during that time, they failed. Freelancing gigs became harder and harder for her. She was desperate, and she was reaching her limit. When the thing you poured your heart and soul into fails, it's crushing. It throws you into a silent depression. It's like your soul is constantly being poisoned.
I really hate people. After all, everyone only ever thinks of themselves. Oh, the child star!
Expectation paired with failure can cripple the soul. At her time of need, her mother left her manager left her, and she had no one. Yet she was resilient, but clearly her self-esteem took heavy blows. This was evident in this scene. The importance in the scene is that Kana Arima expressed herself and what she valued. In this scene, she recognized her past failures and how they affect her to this day, using them to justify why she isn't able to become the center. She had no true friends. Friends, I mean fans. Overall, her hard work and all revenue she went down, she still failed to gain any true fans. And the center should be someone with actual fans, people that actually support them. Not some fake phony like her. This is how she truly felt about herself. This was Kana Arima, someone no one can ever support, someone who can never be in the spotlight. I mean, why would she? She'd never be good enough to be the center. This is something that resonated with my soul, being crushed with the determination to never give up, and not giving the thick skin to weather every storm. Every time I fail, it hits deeply. Makes me feel like all my struggling and effort was all in vain. It's the same way she felt. Little did she know that every failure gave her the skills necessary to be the center. Like many of us, we believe that our failures are something we gain nothing from. Of course, our grandfather always says, "You learn more from failure than you do about success." He had a stroke immediately after that. But that's just not how it feels when you take them back to back like a pint of beer on game night. Facing the same enemy she's faced many times, expectation, it wasn't just her career that was at stake here, it was her group's as well. Isn't this something we ourselves think when faced with something we failed in the past? Our instincts is to run away and hide. But she wasn't alone this time. She had two members of Bikomichi by her side, yet when she stood on stage and looked out to the vast ocean of Overwatch 2 players, no one held any support for her. She started to seep right back into despair. There was one light that got her out of that dark pit, literally one shining glow stick, aqua stick. Wow, they came out wrong. Her light was another support, giving her strength to truly shine. Many of us feel like we don't have support. We feel like we are alone. If it means anything, I'm rooting for you. Always remember, no matter how many times you fail, someone is rooting for you to become a star.
私は新人アイドル有馬カナ